Hello, this is Greg Hannon from Gospel Music University, and we're going to continue with part two, examining the chords used in the song Right Division by Patrick Love. So we're going to start from headed into the bridge, and we finished one section up in part one. If you didn't get a chance to listen to part one, go back and learn part one first and then start here. So we're going to start, if the Lord said it, you can count on it. Okay, and we're going to show you a couple of options that can be used at that point. So if you can really double the root, make a big sound right here. And I'm playing a D flat chord. You know, I'm just doubling the A flat with a B in the root, and I'm doubling the root. So if the Lord said it. Okay, so and then also the chorus actually written out there for you, posted on the Facebook wall. So if the Lord said it, okay, again. So if the Lord said it, and look at the chorus again. And the blue is pretty much right now in the left hand, and the red is in the right hand. Okay, so if the Lord, and that's that D flat chord with a B root, or it's a D flat 7 chord with the B in the root. If the Lord said it, here we have a G flat chord in the right hand, okay, with a B flat in the left hand. So that's a G flat chord, and we're playing the third from that chord in the left hand. So it's a G flat slash B flat. Okay, so if the Lord said it, then you got that. Here's this other little thing we heard. Now, these are some chords in this filler, because it's really trying to get you can count on it, but they walked it down. Okay, so here we have a D flat chord in the right hand, and I have a flat in the root, but I'm also playing an F in the root too. So it's still D flat chord over A flat. Okay, so D flat chord over A flat, walk it down to a G flat 13 chord. Okay, and it's actually displayed on your screen for you. And then we go to F7 with a sharp 5. And you can do a couple of options, because on the track they're actually using all the variety. This is an F altered dominant 7 chord. And in this case, it's an F7 chord with a sharp 5. I'm playing F and E flat in the left hand, and I'm playing A, D flat, E flat, G flat in the right hand. Okay. The sharp 5 in the key of F, it's a C sharp. It says D flat, but the enharmonical equivalent for a sharp 5 would be a C sharp. Okay, so, and if you want to add the sharp 9, we can add the G sharp. A harmonic is the enharmonic spelling to the chord. So you got two choices depending on what sound you prefer. If you want the sharp 9 in the chord, you can have it in there. If you don't, just put the G flat on top. So this is option 1, just as it's displayed on the screen. Okay, and option 2, only thing that's going to change, we're going to play another note on top. Rather than playing this note on top, the G flat, we're going to play an A flat on top, or G sharp. So you got, you can count on it. Now here you have a B flat 7 with a flat 9. Okay, I'm playing B flat in the root, and I'm also playing the F in the left hand also. Right hand, I'm playing A flat, a B, a D, and an F. That's like a diminished chord right there with a B flat in the root. Okay, and I'm just adding the F just to thicken it up a little bit. Optional. If you want it, you can use it. If not, you can leave it out because we have it here also. So, you can count on it. So, again, if the Lord said it, count on it. He will do just what he said. Okay, again, if the Lord said it, again, if the Lord said it, you can count on it. Okay, he will do just what. Okay, and also you can leave the walk down chords out, those first 2 chords. You can go, if the Lord said it, then you can go straight to the chord. You can count on have to walk it down and be spontaneous. Sometimes you can walk it down, and sometimes you just want to just go straight to the chorus. If the Lord said it, you can count on it, okay? He will do just what he said. It is so. Yes. Okay, so let's listen to the track a little bit on that just to kind of get the idea. I'm going to show you some other things too. We'll slow it down a little bit. Okay.
The Lord said, you can count on it tonight. And he'll do just what he said. Oh, yes. Now to confirm that, come on, somebody just say it is so. Yes, it is. And he'll do just what he said. I know he will.
Okay, so let's look at those chords. Let's look at those again. Very simple, not that difficult. Here again, learn these chords, signature progressions. You know, we talked about the ones that are really important. You're going to use them all the time in gospel. You want to learn them because there's no patent on any chord song or any chord progression given to one song. They're used all across the board in all songs. So when I teach it, I'm not just teaching it for this one song. Learn the sound, learn the progression, and then be able to hear it again. It's going to come up in other songs because we're still using repetitive progressions over and over again in different voices. So once you learn them all, then they'll recycle again. So we got. So I'm playing right here just a D flat chord. I'm kind of doubling D flat. And you can use any version of a D flat chord. Same thing is so. Here's a E9 chord. So it is so. Then yes, it is. And now check this out. Yes, it's just an A flat chord, and with an A flat root and an A flat, C, E flat in the left hand. So here again, it. That's the D flat over B is so. Then the E flat 9. Then yes, it is. Now here's a passing chord just to get you from the A flat chord, and that chord right there becomes a G flat with a sharp 11. So it's a G. It's really like a G flat 13 with a sharp 11 chord. But here you got a G flat and the E in the root and over an A flat chord. So theoretically, it's kind of like a G flat 7 interval. 1 and a flat 7 with an A flat major chord on top. That's the sound, okay? So we got again. Let me bring the beat back in now, and it's kind of slow. I'm gonna put it a little faster. 3 and. He will do just what he said. It is so. And let me play with the track so we can kind of hear what's going on that part right there. So you can hear the piano part.
It is so.
that part right there, do the same thing over. You know, we already did. So that's the gist of the song. Now, there are a lot of other melodic colors and flavors going on, but when you first transcribe a song by ear, remember, rule number one, find the key. And we determined that I provided that the key of this song is D flat. And then rule number two, we go and analyze and learn the bass line. Hear the bass line. Be able to pick up the bass line. If he will do just what he said. Learn the bass line. Learn to hear that bass line. So learn that bass line. Key first, bass line second. Then we can add the chord voices to them. And we go back and we scale the harmony. We're not listening for all of the full band, keyboardists, organists, guitar players, and horn players doing all the things that they do. We try to map out just a general harmony first. And then we can go back and pick out some of the signature things that the artist is doing. We want to, because we can play the song using the chords and the right harmonies, but you know, you can't play a song only on licks. You got to be able to hold down the fort with the chords and the harmony first, and then you can embellish it and add things around there. Here's another one, if I can find it. I'm going back.
I let them know that if the Lord said,
back up just a little bit.
Hallelujah. It was only for a while, but at the end it shall speak.
Right there. That's the one other part that's really pretty, and I didn't show it to you in part one. So let's listen to it again, and you might want to use that because there's so many ideals in here that you can use in this song, and you can take these same licks and things and you can transfer it to other songs too. So here we go.
Hallelujah. It was only for a while.
Here it comes up.
But at the end it shall speak.
Okay, so yeah, so let me crank up the drum track again. Right here. Right there. All right, let me show you what that is. Now, let me analyze this for you right here. This is actually that same F7 chord, and we were talking about. This is an F7 sharp 9 sharp 5 chord. Okay, so when you hear these ideas that are broken, a lot of times they're chords, you know, and we break them up. If we play it, because remember, you can count on it. That you can count on it. That's the same F7 sharp 9 sharp 5 if we playing it with the A flat on top. Okay, so but that chord is just broken. Okay, so the chord is broken, and then we're adding two other notes coming down on the A flat, the G flat, and the F. So now if I was using my classical stringing and fingering, 5, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. So and we got an F and an E flat in the bass. So that's one ideal. You got several in the song. I think we mapped out all the chords to the song. Patrick, I hope you enjoyed this. Other students of mine, give me requests. Post the song. Post the YouTube video link on the screen. I will turn it into a lesson for you. I'm here to help musicians. Until next time, if they said you had to be gifted to play gospel music, evidently they don't know my secret. This is Greg Hannon with more keyboards, tips, tricks, and more.